We are live, man. Wandavision episode 3. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching the replay, welcome. If you're here live, welcome. We're here ready to watch some Wandavision, man. Episode 3. Everyone's been hyping it up, saying it's going to be insane. So I'm excited. I am very excited, man. Let's get this pop-out chat going. Here we are. The squad, man. Dude, the squad. Everyone's over here ready to go. What's up, my family? What's up, my family? Welcome. Dude, I love you guys. You guys are all over here waiting already. This chat is popping off. Let's go, dude. Welcome to the stream, guys. Appreciate all of you for tuning in. Again, it's always a privilege of mine to be able to come over here, host these live watch parties, and to just have people to just watch these shows with, man, which is you guys, obviously. But anyways, man, WandaVision drops in 34 minutes, and I'm looking at the chats right now. You guys are freaking awesome. You guys are freaking awesome. I'm loving the energy. Someone sent in a super chat. What's up? Thank you, bro. Thank you for the super chat. What's up? I like that energy, guys. Oh my gosh. Let me throw up the IG. Let me throw up the IG shout out. Best YouTuber ever. Thank you so much. Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever indeed. We bringing that energy, bro. Let's go. Let's go. No. I almost went live again. I just went live on Instagram with the boy Bradsky. I just went live on Instagram with Brad to talk about a little bit about WandaVision, some pre-show, and now here we are. Yo, someone sent in a $5 super chat. Hi, you're the best, Soups. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Let's go, guys. I'm loving the energy. Let's go, baby. Bro, let's go. Yo, can we get a no spam in the chat? No spam. After Wanda? After Wanda's crazy line from the last episode? No. No. Bam. She hit that whip. Not that whip. Shit, that, whoa. I'm shouting you guys out on IG. Watch party is live. Let's go, dude. I'm hyped. I'm hyped up right now. Oh my God. I am hyped up right now, guys. No. No spam. No spam. No spam. Let's get Brad in here. Let me open up the Zoom. Let's get Brad in here. Hold up, guys. I'm trying to get Brad in here. Just 30 more minutes. Yes, indeed. Just 30 more minutes. Soup's calling it right now. Evan Peters will be Mephisto or the Grim Reaper. Dude, that would be wild. Someone sent in another $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Boys just started. I'm so excited right now. I am so excited right now, guys. Here from Instagram. Welcome from Instagram. Can you go live on TikTok? No, we're live on YouTube here. Why am I going to go live on TikTok when I have you guys here on YouTube? But anyways, guys, I cannot show the episode WandaVision for those of you that are new here. I cannot show the episode. So, the way these watch parties work, if you're new and you're tuning in for the first time, ready to watch WandaVision with us, the way these watch parties work is we literally all set up WandaVision on a separate device. Set it up on a different device. And then in 30 minutes the episode's going to drop. In 30 minutes the episode's going to drop. And then we'll all wait like a minute or two. And then we'll all press play at the same time. And I'm going to put a timer on my screen so you guys can see the timestamp of where I'm at in the episode. And then we just watch it together. Plain and simple. So that's gonna be the play. That's gonna be the play. We're gonna get Brad on here in a sec. And after the show, after the episode drops, we're gonna get Taya on here. We're gonna get Brad back, and we're also gonna get the Cosmic Wonder from last stream. So looking forward to that, man. Dude, you guys are sending in these super chats. Thank you so much. We're trying to get Brad on here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get Brad in here. There he is. All right, we're getting him in here, guys. Brad, welcome. Welcome, King.
What up, what up?
All right, let's get you in here.
Inception.
Inception. We're ready to go, guys.
Seeing people asking who I am, Soups.
Oh. Do I gotta hit him? I gotta hit him with the intro?
I think you gotta let them know.
So, guys, right now I am being joined by talent manager, producer, industry insider, mega fan, Brad Lambert. All right, there we go. We got the setup going. All right, guys, welcome to our Wandavision. Welcome to our Wandavision watch party. Here we go. We got the super chats rolling in. Welcome, guys. Guys, I did this on the last stream, but I want to do it again for this stream, just to test out and see who's tuning in and where you guys tuning in from. Right now in the chat, type, where are you tuning in from? Where are you tuning in from? It's 2:34 in the freaking morning. If you're tuning into the stream, you're either crazy or crazy. So welcome. Where are you tuning in from? If you're watching this from where you're watching the stream, someone's saying England, the UK, California, Cali, South Africa. Here we go. Canada, Oregon, India, Denver, Nigeria, India, Nepal, Romania, South Africa, New York, Virginia. Bro, are you seeing this, bro?
Everybody's in here, man. The best fans in the world.
We have the world watching. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about, guys. For me, this is like literally the best part of all of this. Coming together with fans across the globe to watch stuff like this. To come together, assemble. During a day and age where we can't even assemble in person. But guess what? That's not stopping us. That's not stopping us. Virus or no virus. We're going to come together no matter what. We're going to find a way. And this is our way. We have people from Texas, Washington, Oakland, Ireland, India, Hawaii, Greece, Brazil, Germany.
Hawaii. Let's go.
Brad, tell them about your love for Hawaii.
I love Hawaii. My favorite place.
Dude, we are currently 25 minutes away from this episode. 25 minutes away from this episode. So guys, right now, drop below. Thank you for the super chat control. New Asgard. Someone's tuning in from New Asgard, bro. We have
Yo.
Asgardians watching this.
Wakanda.
Where's Warren? Guys, Warren's going to be joining us for a post show. So after we're done watching the episode, that's when Warren will join. And we're also going to be joined by Taya Miller.
Queen.
Absolutely. Philippines. New York, South Dakota. So guys, right now below in the chat, I'm loving the energy right now. Thank you guys for sending in where you're from to really just show just the gravity of all of this. Now what I want you guys to do is in the chat box down below, I want you guys to list out what are your WandaVision theories for this episode? What are you expecting from this episode of WandaVision? Because going into this, we all have expectations of what we're going to see, of what we want to see. And I want to hear from you guys. Right now, drop below in the chat. What are you expecting from this episode of WandaVision? Episode 3, it's obviously going to be bigger than the last 2 episodes. According to what everyone else is saying on social media that has already seen the episodes, this episode is bigger and better than the first 2 episodes, and it's not even close.
Yo, I want to end credit scene on this episode.
Dude. But the thing is that now it makes sense.
Yep.
Now it makes
That's
sense.
what I want. End credit scene. Let's get it.
And the thing is that, bro, we're so trained as Marvel fans that to just wait. Stay at the end.
That's it. I just fast forward to the end.
Yeah.
I look.
Gorga sent in a super chat for $5. Said, I think Monica was the pilot of the helicopter that Wanda found as a toy.
Ooh.
Dude. I said that after the last episode.
I like that.
I do think Monica is working for Sword. It's just that when she entered this alternate reality again, she lost her memory or something. I don't know.
Yep. Nobody knows who they are and what they're doing. I think they took over an entire town. I think that's what's happening. Everyone there is a puppet for somebody.
Yeah. Sword appearance, more reality. I want Quicksilver to return. Someone said she's going to give birth. Comics Explained. Oh, snap it, Soups. Welcome, Comics Explained. Guys, we got Comics Explained in here. One of the GOATs. Collabed with me back when I had a couple hundred subscribers over here on YouTube. And now here we are.
Let's go.
What's up, Kevin? Welcome. I think we're going to see more outside the loop. I definitely think we will see more outside the loop. More of Sword, more of the FBI. Jimmy Woo. I think we're going to see our boy Jimmy Woo in this episode. I think we're going to see him.
Got to.
Brad, do you think we're going to see Darcy?
I hope we see outside of the pocket reality today.
Same. Get more of that story because that's going to be a subplot going on in this series.
100%.
So guys, if you just tuned into the stream, welcome to our WandaVision episode 3 watch party. We are approximately 21 minutes away from WandaVision episode 3. We are so ready. We are so ready to go. But right now we are talking theories, comments, speculation. Type it down below in the chat. What are you expecting to see from this episode? We don't judge. We don't judge here. Be wild, be bold, be crazy. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, we could all have our theories and our opinions and our speculations. But going into this episode, realistically, once this episode starts, anything can happen. TC, welcome. Thank you for the super chat, brother. We better get hyped this episode. Let's go, bro. We're bringing. Comics Explained put the Strucker watch 242. The time on the watch was 242. Avengers West Coast 42 equals Immortus/Kang. Yo, Brad, you heard that?
Kang?
The time on the Strucker watch from last episode was 242. In the comic Avengers West Coast 42, the villain in that is Immortus/Kang.
I told you, Marvel's the best at details.
What? Dude, bro, Rob, you're insane, bro. Like, you're insane. You're insane, Rob.
The best.
Rob, this is why we need you over here in these live streams to point out stuff that all of us miss.
Facts.
Bunny equals Doctor Strange. Yo, Brad, we got people hopping. We got people
Let's
hopping
go.
on your bunny theory. Brad,
I'm telling you.
for the people who didn't see the TikTok, explain your bunny theory. Guys, listen to this.
All right. So we've seen Agnes carrying around this bunny in a cage, and it's been rumored that Doctor Strange is supposed to be in this series. I think he's being held captive by Agnes and whoever it is she's working for. We believe it to be Mephisto. And I think what a better power play than to imprison Strange in a cage, but as a rabbit, and carry him around like a pet.
What?
You talk about a flex, that would be a flex.
Dude, and not only that, that would be one of the things that by the end of the show, once he transforms back, it would be one of the things that's like, damn, he was there the whole time, and we didn't even notice.
And also, he was there the whole time, but they couldn't do anything to help him. Like, he couldn't say, yo, Wanda, help me out, right? So that's the exciting and smart thing about it. He'll be there the whole time, and then at the very end, he could make some snarky comment like, you couldn't have done this earlier.
That's another thing too, Brad. Another one of the bigger mysteries in this show has been the Ralph character. Do you think we meet Ralph?
Yeah, I mean, I said after watching, I think Ralph could be Mephisto.
Yeah, same.
That's like her pet name for Mephisto.
Wanda will give birth. I do think we'll see Wanda give birth. I think we're going to see her pregnant for most of the episode, and then at the end of the episode, we'll see her give birth, and that's how the episode will end. Bunny equals Quicksilver?
Now everybody's the bunny.
Bunny equals Thanos. Bunny equals Iron Man, Tony Stark. Imagine.
You know what? I would love to hear a Tony Stark name drop in this episode.
Dude. I mean, I don't even know how.
I would love to see that.
All I know is if I hear the word Stark, I know, Brad, I know you're going to be turned up. You're going to be popping champagne in that room.
Let's go.
I love you, Soups. Thank you so much. No Phoenix Force? Dude, that's another thing too, man. I do think they're taking a ton of inspiration for the show and just Wanda's arc in general from like Jean Grey's Dark Phoenix arc.
100%.
Morbius delayed. Yeah, Morbius has been delayed to 2022. Again, expect some more delays in the coming days, guys. For all of the releases such as Black Widow, Venom 2. Expect some more delays in the coming days. Morbius just got delayed. It originally got delayed from March to October, and now it's delayed to sometime in early 2022. So in the coming days, expect some more delays with Black Widow. Things are still up in the air over there, but it'll most likely get delayed. Same thing with Venom 2.
End of the year, guys. That's when we'll hopefully be back in theaters.
Yeah, again, we just got to be patient at this point. It's out of our hands. It's out of our control. We just got to be patient. Let the time run its course. And again, in the meantime, Marvel's going to still continue to keep us busy over here with Disney Plus. So it's not like in 2020 where we were stripped of just content in general. We still got the Disney Plus shows coming, and we're assembling every single week over here. WandaVision ends, we got Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Then we got Loki. Then we got What If. Then we got Hawkeye. Then we got Miss Marvel. This is non-stop, my friends. This is non-stop.
Non-stop.
People keep asking, it releases in 16 minutes. Yes, it does release in 16 minutes, guys. So start prepping the drinks, start prepping the snacks, start prepping the Disney Plus on a separate device, whether it's your TV, your laptop, a tablet. Start preparing. Start preparing, my friends. Because WandaVision Episode 3 drops in 16 minutes. 16 minutos. Yo, someone said Bunny equals Brad. That's going to become such a meme. No, Bunny equals Gwen Stacy. No.
Oh, you did not just go there.
No.
You did not just go there.
Soups, are you going to play Miles Morales? I already played Miles Morales.
We already beat that, man.
Yeah, guys, I'm actually doing a Miles Morales video soon because since I got the PS5, I still haven't played Miles Morales on the PS5. So I'm going to make a YouTube video talking about that. But, Rob, we need you here, bro. Rob, actually, Rob, we'll probably get you. Rob, I'll email you, text you after this show, and we'll get you on for next Friday. Someone sent in a $5 donation. Quicksilver appearance, not MCU, though you heard it here first. Let's go, I'm hyped. And Wanda, y'all forgot how powerful she really is. Yeah, I mean, we haven't even scratched the surface of how powerful Wanda is. I mean, they haven't even mentioned chaos magic. Dude, the most powerful magic in the entire Marvel universe. This is what we're here for. The sheer power and ruthlessness behind Scarlet Witch. That's another thing too, guys. Quicksilver. Let's talk a little bit about Quicksilver. So, obviously, we're all speculating to get something of Quicksilver. It makes sense. Whether it's a cameo, whether it's a name drop, we're expecting to get something of Quicksilver at some point in this show. Type down below in the chat. Do you think it's going to be Evan Peters' Quicksilver or Aaron Taylor Johnson's Quicksilver? Fox or MCU Quicksilver? Fox or MCU in the chat? Fox or MCU in the chat? I'm down for another interview. Rob, look, there's some more space right down here. Rob, there's some more space. We got to get comics explained on here.
Oh, facts.
So, MCU or Fox Quicksilver? Which version of Quicksilver do you think we're going to see? Type down below in the chat. Evan Peters. Yeah, Evan Peters is in the cast, so we're going to see him at some point in the show. But it's not confirmed that he's going to be playing Quicksilver. He could just be playing a sword agent or someone else that we don't know. Who knows? Maybe he's Mephisto. But a ton of people are saying Fox, MCU, both, Fox. Someone sent in another $5 super chat. Question is, are they ever going to show us the most powerful, whatever, considering they can't show something more powerful after doing that? Yeah, dude. It's just, by the end of the show, it's going to be, Wanda's going to go off by the end of the show. And I think we're actually going to get a little bit of action in this episode.
Oh, yeah.
So a ton of people are leaning more towards the Fox Quicksilver, which it would definitely be the riskier move, man. Like, that would definitely shock everyone.
Well, is it, though? If they're doing the multiverse, that actually makes a ton of sense.
And yes, Fox is cashing in. Definitely ain't missing out on this series, y'all. Telling me they sell just not to make something out of it? Hell no. Yeah, at some point, Marvel's going to introduce the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. We know that's coming. That's down in the pipeline. And they could certainly introduce them through the multiverse. So, who knows, man? Again, this show is just going to be so massive for everything that's going to come moving forward. Not just for Spider-Man 3, not just for the Multiverse of Madness, but for everything else. Bunny equals comics explained. So, guys, oh my god, 11 minutes away. 11 minutes away, my friends. It's about time. It's almost time. 11 minutos.
It's about that time.
Yes, sir. 11 minutos. We have almost 1,000 people on the stream right now.
Let's go.
This is what I'm talking about.
That's crazy.
Right? Almost 1,000 people, all from different parts of the world. And I want to thank every single one of you guys. I want to thank every single one of you guys for tuning in, man. Truly means the world. Soups, how is tonight's episode going to go down? So, guys, for my expectations for tonight's episode are pretty big. You know, we're only getting one episode this week. And if we're only getting one episode that's 25 to 30 minutes long, it's going to have to be something big. It's going to have to be bold.
Fast pace, baby.
Yeah. So I think we're going to get a little bit of action. Our first taste of action in Wandavision with this episode. I think we're going to definitely get to see more of S.W.O.R.D. and the external forces that are trying to infiltrate Wanda's reality and deal with it from the outside. And I think by the end of the show, I think we're also going to get more of those moments where Wanda's questioning what's really happening. And I think by the end of the episode, we're going to see her give birth. We're going to see
And not only
Wiccan and Speed.
Wanda, I think the people of the town are going to continue to realize that they aren't in control.
Really? You think that? Like
Yeah.
they're going to have some of those moments? Kind of like that Dottie
like
scene?
the Dottie scene, and we saw in the trailer of the one lady hanging up the laundry, and she's
yeah.
crying.
Oh, dude, that was creepy.
Yeah.
That was
So
creepy.
I think we're going to see more of that, hopefully.
Dude, what I'm loving is that, like, we know Multiverse of Madness is going to be Marvel's first take at a horror film. Which, again, I'm all for it.
Woof.
Marvel in the horror genre? What?
Yes, please.
And, dude, in those scenes, it's so crazy how this is just, like, such a lighthearted show. But in those scenes, it just, in a second, it becomes so dark. And you
so
just,
dark. Yep.
You just feel the hints and taste of the Multiverse of Madness in those scenes, because it truly feels like just like a horror. Like
it's almost
eerie.
like it makes you feel uneasy.
Yeah, man. And it's all until Agnes chimes in and distracts Wanda once more.
Yeah, she's the master of misdirection.
Facts. When will episode 3 launch? Episode 3 launches in 8 minutes, guys. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Let's go. Do you think we'll see Hawkeye here? I don't think we will see Hawkeye here. Again, Hawkeye was one of those characters that I have been saying that he would show up, he would answer the call if Wanda was in danger. Hawkeye has been almost a father figure for Wanda throughout this entire series. I mean, throughout the entire MCU. And he would be the one to answer that call, because Wanda has lost everyone in the MCU. And Hawkeye, even though he's out there living his own life, he would answer that call for Wanda because he knows she doesn't have anyone else anymore.
100%.
And on top of that, Hawkeye's getting his own series later this year, so that would be a great way to just kind of segue and set up that series.
Yeah, 100%.
Kind of like the same way Mando had Ahsoka in that one episode, and then boom, she's getting her own show.
Let's go.
Let's go, dude. Finally. Star Wars is coming, 2022. Soups, who's your favorite character so far? Dude, right now, just watching the show, I'm just loving seeing the performances of Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany. They're just crushing it. Kind of just owning these characters in a way we've never seen them before. And yeah, I'm loving them, man. I'm loving them. Episode 3, is it streaming now? No, it starts streaming in 6 minutes. 6 minutes, my friends. Again, right now, start setting up the Disney Plus on a separate device. Because again, I cannot show the episode, guys. I will have the FBI knocking on my door. Soups, stop illegally streaming WandaVision. I will have,
can't do that.
Literally Sword knocking on my door with Kevin Feige behind all of them, just ready to take me down. So
exactly.
I cannot show the show. So what I do is I put up a timer on my stream. I'll put it up like where Brad is right now. And that is going to act as a timestamp. So you guys will see the stopwatch running. And that'll be the point in the episode that I am watching. So again, start setting up Disney Plus on a separate device. And then again, we're all going to press play at the same time. Watch the episode together. I'll still be interacting with the live chat, watching the episode, seeing what you guys are saying during the episode. And then once it's all done, we're going to bring Brad back in. We're going to bring in the Cosmic Wonder. We're going to bring in Taya. And we're all just going to have a big kind of group discussion about the episode.
Yep. On that note, I'm going to get ready to watch the episode. So I will see you guys afterwards.
Peace. Peace, buddy.
Peace.
So guys, we'll bring Brad back later. But now it's game time. It's game time, my friends. Let's pull up the timer. There we go. It's game time, my friends. Let's go. Who's hyped for some WandaVision? It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. Let's go, bro. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. It's Friday. Dude, Fridays hit different now. Fridays hit different now. So, guys, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, my friends. Do you like Soul? I loved Soul. Is Mephisto in WandaVision? Dude, only time will tell. I mean, we're all expecting Mephisto to be one of the big bads of the show. Not just of the show, but of the entire multiverse arc that they are running throughout multiple movies. Spider-Man 3, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Return of Ultron? Dude, I think we might get... Dude, I'm praying. That's one of my wild takes. I'm praying we get something of Ultron in this show, man. Because we got to remember, Wanda got her powers from the Mind Stone. And the Mind Stone... And Ultron is... Technically, Ultron is a part of the Mind Stone. Mixed with so many other variables. But Ultron is a part of the Mind Stone. He's almost like the consciousness of the Mind Stone. And so is Vision, too. So, yeah, I hope to see something of Ultron at some point in the show. I don't think we'll get it this episode, but maybe. Who knows? Did you hear that we could get an evil Cap in Doctor Strange 2? Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be making a video on that very soon. Got some Cap rumors going around of the way Marvel's gonna bring back Cap. 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. The Mind Stone activated her mutant gene. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Again, that's another thing too that we haven't even talked about is how the show could potentially set up the mutants and their introduction in the MCU. We know Marvel isn't known for just throwing things in there. Marvel's gonna slowly introduce something and have it play out over multiple films and now shows. So this would definitely be a show where that would make an appearance if they choose to do so. So guys, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Again, start prepping your Disney Plus on a separate device. Start getting your snacks, your drinks. As you can see, I'm rocking the WandaVision cup. Shout out Disney. My birthday was yesterday. Happy late birthday, bro. What an awesome way to now spend your Friday. What did you think of Sophie and Dark Phoenix? Dude, to be honest, I genuinely enjoyed Dark Phoenix. I know everyone poops on that movie. Anthony! Let's go, Matt. Anthony, I freaking love you, dog. Shout out Anthony. Anthony's in the chat right now. But guys, let's see how many people we have tuning in right now. We have over 1,000 people tuning in. This is madness. I gotta take pictures. Mom. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. A minute. Hold up. How many seconds? Okay. Guys, a minute. WandaVision drops in a minute. So WandaVision's going to drop in a minute. I'm going to wait around 2 minutes. I'm going to wait about 2 minutes. We're going to wait about 2 minutes after the episode is released. So like that, everyone can kind of get their stuff ready. Get it ready. Episode drops in 30 seconds. Let's go. Turn up. Let's go. Episode drops in 30 seconds. So I'm going to wait 2 minutes after the episode drops. So like that, we can all get it ready to go. And then we're all going to press play, watch the episode, and boom. You'll see this timer start. We're almost there. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. The episode should be available. Hold up. Episode 3 is available on Disney Plus. All right, guys, line up the episode. Have it ready to press play. Press play. Have the episode ready to press play right now. It's available on Disney Plus. Open it up. Set it up on your TV, on your tablet, or whatever the case may be. Have it ready to go. The episode is available on Disney Plus. We're starting it in a minute and a half. We're starting it at 3:02. So in a minute and 30 seconds, we're going to press play. Have it ready. The episode is available on Disney Plus. Let's go. Episode 3 of WandaVision. This is what we came here for. Welcome to the live watch party. Woo! Here we go. 32 minutes and 40 seconds. Dude, this is the longest episode so far. So guys, have it ready. Have it ready to press play. We're pressing play in approximately a minute. In a minute, we're going to press play. Have it ready. Come on. Set it up on your TV. Have it ready to press play. Get the snacks. Get the family around. If it's just you, then welcome. This is your family. So we're pressing play in 50 seconds. I'll count it down. We'll count it down in this chat and we'll all press play. Shout out to everyone who sent in those super chats. It absolutely means the freaking world, man, that you guys go above and beyond to help support me as a creator. And now we're about to embark on just an amazing experience together. So we're pressing play in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I'm going to count it down for you guys. I'm going to count it down at 10. We'll count it down in the chat. We'll press play. And then we'll experience WandaVision Episode 3. "15 seconds, my friends. 14, 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play. Press play. Press play. Press play. Let's go.
Previously on
Let's go. Let's go.
Is the most important event of the season, and I want us to fit in.
I actually
Recap?
don't know what I'm doing here.
I'm Wanda.
Geraldine.
Wanda, can you read me?
Something
Freak out.
strange
Dottie.
happened with Dottie. Something strange happened before that too. It's hard to explain. It wasn't so hard to.
I'm expecting
fit
big
in.
things for this episode, bro.
What is it?
Beekeeper.
No.
No.
Is this really happening?
Yes, my love.
Color. The 70s, baby. That Marvel intro, man. Oh my god. Yo. Dude, I almost sold out by playing the audio. I almost sold out by playing the audio. I muted the audio, guys. Thank you for letting me know in the chat. Thank you for letting me know in the chat. We got the Marvel intro right now. Game time. Game time. Here we go. New intro. Oh my god, the Brady Bunch. Yo! The Brady Bunch. Dude. Brady Bunch. Monica. Agnes. Dude, this is gonna be another intro that's stuck in my head. Why is it so catchy? Why is it so catchy? Like, the last episode was so catchy already. Oh my gosh. Now we're getting 70s style sitcom. The babies. Dude, she looks so good. Sorry for simping. She gonna have the baby in 12 hours? Bro, this guy's spazzing out. Bro, look how much bigger it is. She's having the baby in 12 hours. Oh my god. The babies. Oh my god, she's building the baby room. Oh my god. They're so good. Dude, she's already 6 months pregnant. She's having the babies by the end of the episode for sure. Tommy. Tommy and Billy. Oh my god, they're talking about the babies' names. Tommy and Billy. Right there. Dude, Tommy and Billy, guys, weaken in speed. They're coming. They're freaking coming. Oh my god, Vision's learning how to change diapers. Yo, Wanda's triggering everything. What the heck? Wanda triggered everything in the kitchen. What the heck is happening? Wanda triggered a power outage. That's interesting. Is that Dottie? Dude, she is so big. She's about to have those babies. Spaz. Oh my god, Spaz moment. Vision's realizing. Oh, this is one of those moments. Vision's realizing something's wrong. What just happened? No! What the hell just happened? Bro, it just cut. Oh my god, it just cut. I have chills on my spine. What the heck is happening? Her water broke? Like what? Dude, it just started raining in her living room. Who is this? Random lady. Who is this lady? Oh, this is an infomercial. Asgard? What is this? Hydra Soak. Oh my god, dude. Hydra Soak. That's what the commercial was about. Hydra. Dude, it started raining in her living room when her water broke for the babies. I bet you were gonna see Agnes pop up. Agnes. Agnes. Hold up. She's gonna pull up right now. She's in the baby's room. Yo, so I think Agnes took something from the baby's room or something. Monica. The sword necklace. The sword necklace. Oh my god. We're getting Monica and Wanda. It's the scene. The goose from the baby's room. Bro, it's a gooth gooth. It's a gooth gooth. A wild gooth gooth. Came to life from the baby's room. Look at that. Notice how the smoke was red. Wanda tried to disappear the gooth gooth, but it didn't disappear. Notice how the smoke is red. Red, red, red. Wanda's having the babies, bro. We're only 16. We're halfway through the episode. Yo, and all of her powers are spazzing out. Like the pictures. The picture frames are circling. The fire, the vacuum. Everything's going out of whack. Wanda's currently giving birth. Come on, Wanda. Come on, Wanda. Wicked at speed! Oh no, we got one. We got one. We got one. It's just one. Dude, no blood whatsoever. Ooh. Vision missed the birth of his child. She still got another one, though. Where's the other one? Yo. Vision transformed back to his natural form to meet his son. What a scene. Tommy. Tommy. Oh, here comes the other one. Here comes Billy. Here comes Billy. The twins are here. Wiccan and Speed are born. Wiccan and Speed are here, my friends. Bro, the doctor. The doctor had a spasm moment right there. He said it was so hard to escape. It's so hard to escape. Vision is noticing again. Agnes. Oh my god, the spasm moments. We're getting more of them. Ralph looks better in the dark, so I'm not complaining. What happened? Agnes is setting up a rumor for Geraldine. I think that's what's happening. Agnes asked about Geraldine. Quicksilver. She's talking about her brother. Pietro! Pietro! Wanda said Pietro. She's talking about Quicksilver. Pietro. Pietro reference. Quicksilver reference. Oh my god, and she's singing a Sokovian lullaby. Monica's breaking out of it. Monica's breaking out of the mind control. Ultron! Hold up. Monica just said Ultron. Oh my god. She's triggering Wanda's memory. Quicksilver and Ultron. Two big name drops right there. Now Agnes is setting up a rumor about Monica. As Monica's triggering Wanda's memory. Oh my god. She broke Wanda out of the mind control. As she's talking about Pietro, she's telling her the story of Pietro and how he died by Ultron. Wanda just saw the sword necklace. What is this neighbor trying to tell Vision? Wanda's broken out of the mind control. She's asking Monica about the symbol. The sword symbol. Monica doesn't know who she is. This is insane. This is insanity. Wanda's about to send her. Wanda's about to eat her, yo. And notice how the babies are crying more and more. Oh my god, this is insanity. Catch you on the flip side, Vision. What does that mean? What did Wanda do to Monica? Dude, Wanda's insane. Wanda's insane. Look at Wanda. Wanda's insane. Widescreen. Westview. Oh my god, we're getting the full screen. We're getting full screen now. Dude, she said, Wanda! Oh my god, Monica just got yeeted out of the reality. Monica just got yeeted out of the reality. She got yeeted out of Westview. Monica's in the real world. Here comes Sword. Here comes Sword. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. Post-credit scene. No post-credit scene. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What an episode, bro. What an episode. Jesus. Let's get Brad back in here. Oh my god, my friend. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
What an episode.
Wow.
What an episode, bro. Oh my god. What an episode, man. Holy cow. That was massive.
Yeah. That was insane.
Bro, they did not wait. They did not wait, bro. Holy cow, the chat guys, everyone in the chat is freaking out right now. Guys, rate that episode. Oh my gosh.
She just yeeted Monica out.
Dude, the craziest part was that look, or just the way she was explaining and telling Vision how she just went home. Like that insanity, man. Wanda's insane.
Bro, she ain't to be messed with.
Yo, can we talk about that Ultron and Quicksilver? What? Ultron and Quicksilver, bro.
Yo, but how about that glitch when Vision was telling the truth and she was like, nah,
Yeah, man.
try that
At
again.
the beginning of the episode, I thought my computer lagged. I thought my computer
me too.
lagged.
I went back and looked. Yeah, no, that was another one of Wanda's changes to the reality. She doesn't want to admit that this is not real. Period.
Dude, and it's coming from her.
Yeah.
It's not coming from anyone else. Even though we know there's someone else pulling the strings, this is all coming from Wanda. She does not want to face reality.
She really doesn't. And anytime something tries to mess with her reality, her current reality, she's like, nah, get out.
Oh my god. Wiccan and Speed are here. Wiccan and Speed are here. Marilyn. Woo! 10 out of 10, man. What an episode.
So good.
It was 26 minutes long plus the credits. But dude, it was huge. Huge episode.
Man. Well, now we got our first look at the outside world.
Look who's in here.
Hello.
Let's go.
Let's get Tay in here.
My
Queen.
brain, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my brain is processing so much right now.
So much, man. There's so much to process.
I know. Did you guys like it?
I loved
Oh,
it.
loved it. Loved it.
Also,
Stoops, where are you?
you can't see me. You could only hear me.
Oh, okay.
Also, can we talk about how they made another banger intro?
So good, man. So
It's
clever.
like that intro is gonna be all over TikTok.
It's so clever. And I appreciate the production value of this show where they fully embrace how these shows in the different time periods were
Yeah, man.
actually shot. Like the background was such a fake backdrop. It was so obvious, but that's why, because
Yeah.
back then it was.
Yeah.
And that's why that detail is I really appreciate that.
Dude, oh my gosh. Taya, they're going crazy in the chat for you.
Tell them I said hi. Or wait, they can hear me. Hi.
They can hear you and see you.
Got it.
Yep. So Tay, thoughts?
I'm confused because you said there. Okay, first of all, okay, brain focusing. Okay, first of all, whenever they said Tommy and Billy, I like flipped.
Wicked at speed. Ah!
I'm so excited. What else? Not me like going through the episode again.
Dude.
What's the neighbor's name?
Hank, I think.
No, it's like Herb.
Herb.
He sketches me out. I don't like him.
Dude, he was sawing through that fence.
Yeah.
And that guy is not all there.
He's not.
Yo, and Agnes only in it for a couple of seconds, but
Yep.
throwing Geraldine under the bus, you know?
She was there to stir the pot.
Yeah.
100%.
Question. Wait, I can say spoilers, right? Like,
Yeah, of
that's
course,
okay?
of course.
Just making sure. So you know how like whenever she would get like contractions or whatever, like all of her powers would kind of like whack out. Do you
Yeah.
think it was her or do you think it was the baby?
I think it was just like the birth process for her. Like when her water broke and it started raining.
Mm-hmm. Did you notice that in like her 9th month she was cutting a pineapple just like the doctor
Yep.
said? Like, yeah,
Yep.
but that was cool.
Love that detail. I love that detail. Good call.
Dude, another Ralph reference, by the way.
Yep. And she said something along the lines of like,
Yeah, he looks better in the dark.
yeah, in the dark, exactly.
Tay, what was your reaction when Monica said Quicksilver and Ultron? Dude, what
I
a
was
scene.
like, I feel like I got so like invested in WandaVision that I kind of like forgot that it was like a part of the MCU. So she said those words and I was like, whoa, triggered.
Yes.
What a scene.
Wow.
And then she like kicked her out. I don't know. So I feel like we can like establish now that Wanda is the one like doing this, you know?
Yeah, Wanda's insane.
Oh, and whenever Vision was like talking, and he started to get like sketched out by everything that was happening, and then she was like, we're gonna rewind so you
Yep.
don't have that train of thought again.
Yep, I love it. I still think that she's in control to an extent, but there is still someone else pulling the strings and forcing her into decisions. Like I don't think Monica was wearing that necklace. I think they put that necklace on her to like flip Wanda out.
Interesting.
Dude.
The Hydro commercial. There was another one.
Yep, classic.
Bro, Monica said Pietro. Pietro and Ultron, and I just spazzed out. Like, dude, but what a clever way to break Wanda. Truly break her out of that kind of like mind control, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Again, using her trauma that she doesn't want to face.
Yeah.
Now she's an overprotective mom.
Yeah.
That's a scary thought when she's already triggered and uneasy in this little neighborhood she's in.
Dude, and for me, like, I guess like my biggest takeaway from the episode, like the thing that's like still on my mind wasn't Monica wasn't Wanda throwing Monica out of the reality? Because I guess like we all kind of predicted that from like the trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
It was more just like how crazy she looked when Vision entered that room again.
Yep.
Yeah, she was like zoned out. Like
Yeah.
she had to run home early or whatever. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, sis.
She's insane.
Zero remorse, you know?
She's insane.
Just, yeah.
And again, no sword, but obviously we're getting that next episode. That's pretty obvious.
And Soup's going back to the Strange as the Rabbit thing.
The stork. Yo,
The
people.
stork.
Yo, oh my God, Taya, I was dying. I was like, it's a gooth gooth.
I didn't even think about that. No.
It's a gooth gooth.
That's amazing. That was such an odd like scene too. Just
Right?
like having the stork wandering around.
Yeah.
But once again, right? There's this stork, right? And Wanda's like, "Get out of here," and the stork is like, "Nah," right?
Mm-hmm.
So who would be able to say no to Wanda's magic?
Yeah.
Dude, another thing too is that I noticed when she tried to like puff it out, red smoke. Red.
Yeah.
Red. Red. We've seen that across the first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Red. That's a common color, a common theme. Who is a villain? The devil
Yeah.
of the universe that keeps on getting referred to, and he's just all red.
Yep.
Mephisto.
Yeah. He's definitely.
You know what I just noticed?
What?
There is a scene. So in the comics, Wanda, like whenever she uses her power, she'll do this with her. I think it's her left hand. But
Yep.
literally the scene where she's like dancing in the sprinklers, if you pause it, she's doing that. I didn't notice that until right now. I just think that's really cool. Okay, that's all.
That's awesome.
I know I'm gonna go back and rewatch this episode a good solid
I know.
like
I'm
5
like
times.
scanning through it now.
Because the thing is that as I was watching it, I knew that there was so much stuff that like I knew I was gonna go back to. Like
Yep.
I feel like there's so much. I feel like there's so much.
Oh, whenever the doctor, what did he say to Vision right before he
Yeah,
left?
yeah, that you can't
was
escape this
weird.
town.
That
Yeah.
was weird.
Dude.
It's so. I just saw a tweet, and I'm gonna read it to you guys because it is so good. Here it is, right here. The 3rd episode of WandaVision is just so good. Really remarkable how they're threading such a deeply sinister existential horror through a high sitcom camp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's Marvel. That's Marvel. Genius.
Yeah. Also, I'd like to give a round of applause to Elizabeth Olsen for her acting.
Dude,
Oh,
right?
Like,
yeah.
hello.
She was
pop off.
fantastic in this episode.
Yeah.
So good. And once again, Paul Bettany is really showing his comedy chops.
Yeah, man.
Like, just doing a great job as well. And then
Seeing-
these are
Dude,
different roles. Love it.
I think they're definitely gonna get some nominations with their performances in this show. I mean, obviously, like time is still gonna go on, and we're gonna see 80s sitcom, 90s, 2000s, and then present day.
Yeah.
But seeing like how their performances vary from like
Yeah.
the 50s to the 60s to the 70s, it's incredible, dude.
The one thing too, going back to what Taya said about Elizabeth's performance, when she was right before she was about to have the first child, Wanda's moment of pure fear and lack of confidence, that to me stood out as not a normal I'm scared to have kids, but like kind of like a moment where this can't be real and I'm also terrified. So that moment right there when Wanda's having the first child where she's breakdown crying and Monica Rambeau's like, you can do this, you can do this.
Yeah.
I just thought that was very such a powerful performance by Elizabeth, but I thought that was just an
Yes.
interesting moment, just a very raw emotion of, you know, how afraid she is. And when you are the most powerful character and also afraid, that's a dangerous combination.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just the way that like it was all like fine and dandy. Wanda just had kids, Wiccan and Speed. We're all like celebrating, and then in a second, Marvel rocks us to our core by mentioning Pietro and Ultron, and you just see like Wanda completely turn, and just giving us a taste of what she's going to become later
So
on
good.
in the show. Dude.
Who do you guys think the people at the end were?
Sword.
You think it's Sword?
Yeah.
Do we know that for a fact, or like do you just think so?
I just think so.
Okay.
Either
I mean,
Sword or either Sword or like Jimmy Woo in the FBI.
I think it's a collective effort. I think they're all
Same.
like they've put up camp right outside of the barrier. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't actually see Wanda yeet her out of the
I
pocket
know.
reality.
Yeah.
Well, in the
Uh,
trailer, it shows her like her house like broken,
but-
like she
yeah.
threw her.
But
so-
that
I-
just means we're getting something else next episode.
Yeah.
Or they rehash what happened in kind of a flashback
Oh,
moment.
true.
Where maybe Wanda isn't fully aware of what she's doing because she's reacting out of fear, and her powers just kind of overwhelming her, that she doesn't even realize what she did, and then maybe it comes back in a flashback where she's like, "Holy shit! I just yeeted this woman out of a reality," you know?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Another thing too, I don't know if you guys noticed it on your first viewing, but as Monica and Wanda's conversation continues to heat up, the kids in the background begin to cry louder and louder.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, the level of detail. I mean, Taya, you've talked about so many great examples with the fruit and different background details. I can't wait to go through this with a fine-tooth comb, and then even then, I'm sure we'll miss a
For
ton
sure.
of stuff.
Yeah, this is gonna be a multi-day thing, man. Where we're just coming back to this episode for the next couple of days. Someone said, "Do you think the bird was Mephisto?"
Interesting.
I'm like kind of weirded out. I know Brady talked about it a little bit, but like what's the neighbor's name again?
Agnes or
Agnes?
No,
Herb.
no, Herb. Thank you. I keep forgetting his name. The backdrop in his backyard just like sketches me out. Like it just seems so out
Fake?
of place. Yeah, and I mean, like I know that it is fake, obviously, but like I don't know.
I
like-
think that's more of a production thing than a
Really?
story thing. Yeah, I mean,
Like it was
those
intended.
shows-
It was intentional.
yeah, those shows back in the 70s had painted backdrops that were supposed to be real, but they just didn't have the technology to do that. But yeah, it was very evident. But also, this could be just me looking for something that's not there.
Oh my
But
God.
when he grabbed his saw that he cut through the cement wall with,
Mhm.
when he grabbed it and walked away, the cord was like a foot long. So for me, that didn't make sense.
No, dude,
Like,
I just
Yeah.
had a super big revelation. Every
Speak.
single person besides Agnes in this episode had a spaz moment. Herb, when Vision was seeing him cut into the wall. The doctor, when he was mentioning about getting out of the town to Vision.
escaping, yeah.
Vision, when he was on the couch with Wanda. Monica, when she was talking about Ultron and Pietro. Every single person in this episode had a spaz moment except for Agnes.
I agree.
Interesting.
I mean, Agnes is in control. She's not affected or impacted by. She's that level above Wanda. She's up there with Mephisto, where she's pulling strings, and when she looked at Herb, when he was about to spew the truth to Wanda, she looked directly at him, and God knows what she said. So yeah, she's sketch for sure.
Dude. Herb almost spilled the beans.
I
That's
was waiting. I really thought they were gonna just like drop a bomb on us and then end the episode. I was ready
Yeah.
for it.
I mean, it was cool to see the detail of when Monica flew out of the pocket reality, that she had that Wanda red aura around her, which obviously told me that Wanda
Yeah.
threw her out. with her pure energy and power.
Dude, and now that you mentioned that, that's another thing that kind of caught my eye, because in the trailer we saw like this big red dome,
Yep.
whereas at the end of the episode we see that Monica came out of this weird reality, Westview,
Yep.
and it wasn't red. It was just kind of like
Yep.
camouflaged.
Yep. Well, here's what I'll say about that. I don't. They're masters at misdirection in a way that we'll see stuff in trailers that aren't actually in it, or they'll edit it to make it look like something else. But that, I think, would be interesting, that as this thing progresses and get worse and worse and worse, that dome becomes red because it's just so unstable. Or maybe that's when Wanda truly loses it, and that's when the reality totally collapses
snap.
and takes that red form.
Yo, they dropped the promo for episode 4.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. Jimmy Woo's in it. Oh my god.
Where's
oh
the
my
promo?
god. It's on YouTube. WandaVision episode 4 promo. Oh, dude, this isn't legit. Everyone's saying in the chat that there's a promo out, like the episode 4 promo. Dropped 19 minutes ago. Oh, dude, that's fake. Guys, that's fake. There's no promo out right now.
Spectrum Cinema.
Yeah.
Marvel's WandaVision episode 4 promo. Yeah, guys, there's no promo out right now. Those are fan-made. People had those promos ready. Those fake promos, I promise you.
Y'all got Soup so excited.
Oh my god.
Just to let him down.
Yeah, if it's not coming directly from Marvel or Disney, I'd say it's sketch.
Hello.
Warren.
There he is.
Hi.
Hey,
King.
how's it going?
It's going great, bro. Welcome.
What an episode, huh?
Oh my
Bro,
goodness.
Warren, wild. Wild, bro.
So did you ever end up guessing my the name drops that I mentioned? You obviously know who they are now.
Dude. Oh my gosh. I can't
Yeah,
even.
I'd say we threw those name around for sure.
Yeah. Me and Brad talked about it before it started.
Love
Yeah.
it.
It was just like, damn, they really. I dude, out of the you texted me, you were like, oh, you got one right, because I tweeted back at you when you made that
I know
tweet.
you tweeted back at me, and I didn't want to like tell you in front of everybody and be like, "Yeah, you got one right." Then everybody would know, and then you were like, "Don't do me like that."
Yeah, but dude, I thought it was strange. I didn't think it was actually Pietro.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
time out. On that note, they have said the word strange so many times in the
They
first
have.
3 episodes. Like, not needed to be said, but they've said it.
Dang. Yep. Okay, I don't think I'm muted anymore. Sorry, guys. So before we get started, I just want to say this because I can't figure it out. Somebody in my chat told me that when Wanda's giving birth and the photos are spinning around, one of them it's of Mephisto.
Of the photos?
I can't figure it out. Yeah.
No way.
Like yeah, I can't find it. I've literally like seen I'm looking at all these photos and all this stuff. I cannot find it. And I've like went freeze frame and just kind of, I'm going to have to like transfer it into iMovie or something and like watch it at like 0.25 speed.
Yeah, for real.
Cause I can't find it. I don't know if you guys can, that's why I'm mentioning it. But I found, oh no. Okay. Never mind. I was gonna say I found one that kind of looked like something, but then I just see it right here and it's not.
Bro, like how genius is Marvel to like have stuff literally kind of like the Grim Reaper Easter egg,
Right.
where we're gonna have to literally watch this episode in 0.25 speed.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, guys, I see some of you guys talking about a promo in the chat. There is no episode 4 promo as of right now. The promo is fake. If it's not coming from Marvel, then it's not real.
Yeah, no, they're gonna be so tight with this too.
For
Like-
sure.
So there's a shot at 1721, 1722 of one of the paintings, but it's so quick that to me it doesn't make sense as to why they would show it unless
Right.
it was significant.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Yeah, that's an interesting theory if it is true, but I agree we're gonna have to take it into iMovie.
guy, dude.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I see one photo here. I don't know what. There's a really weird abstract photo that's like on the staircase, like behind the staircase.
Yeah.
I can't figure out what it is. Maybe it's just like art.
Yo,
I don't know if there's a frame where like it's just standing still.
dude, and I'm checking on Twitter right now. Someone said that in Wanda's living room, there's 6 chairs and 6 candles on the chandelier. Again, pushing out the 6 thing.
Yep.
The 666.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so good. They're so good.
Dude.
They're so good.
What?
This is insane, man. Marvel is just so crazy good at what they do.
Dude, but we've never seen it at this level. Like the amount of Easter eggs and just like hidden details. I don't think we've ever seen it at this level.
Yeah, seriously, that Grim Reaper Easter egg, that was like a half a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, and it's so funny that they put them in there for us, like the people that they know are gonna sit there and like watch it and like you know what I mean?
Facts.
It's cool that they do that stuff, right? Because I mean, I'm sure it's like super cool for them, but it's also gotta be partly for us, right? I mean,
100%.
the earrings had 8 angles. Don't know about that. I don't know if that means anything I should say.
Oh, Monica's earrings?
So I want to talk about the conversation between Herb and Agnes.
Mm.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Yeah. Because, okay. So I will say this, and I'm sorry I'm talking so much, but this was a cool theory that somebody just threw out. And I screenshot it so I know their name and I'll mention it in a video, but they said, what if this like so-called place that everybody's trapped in, what if everybody's actually dead? And they were saying that maybe that's what Herb and Agnes were going to say. They're like, because she's not dead. And if you tie in like the Grim Reaper Easter egg, perhaps maybe because Vision is dead, right? So that would also kind of explain how he's there. I mean, the guy just mentioned it, so I haven't like wrapped my head around it yet.
Yeah, and
But I thought that was interesting theory. Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. There's also been like, how can I wear this? There's also been moments where Vision has creeped me out, but not in like a creepy, like, oh, you're weird, but like in a creepy, he could be the devil kind of way.
Yeah, see, I didn't get that from this episode, man. Like, I really got convinced that, like, Vision isn't Mephisto. Because there's obviously theories out there that Vision is Mephisto. And that's why he wants Wanda to have his kids. But, like, in this episode, like, why would he try to break Wanda out of the mind control? You get me?
No, what I'm saying is, like, clearly Vision's dead. Like,
Oh,
fact.
yeah,
he's
fact,
dead.
fact.
Yeah,
So
he's
what
dead.
I'm saying is, like, if Mephisto can jump from different characters because nobody's real or they're completely being manipulated and taking over, Warren, I think they've just taken over this small town. So I think everyone
I
in the
do.
town can't control what's happening to them or what they're doing. I think
Mhm.
they're literally being controlled and they're stuck in their own bodies. So I think Vision is what Wanda wants him to be at times, but also Mephisto inheriting his body and being him whenever it's convenient. The one creepy moment I had was when Wanda had the first child, and the way he looked down at the child, it wasn't as a loving father or someone who just had their first kid. It was creepy to me, at least. So that there's something like, we all know Mephisto wants the kids, so that would be a perfect moment for him to just slip in there for a hot second.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
you know, it was just, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So much to like. I will say Marvel's doing like an insanely good job at keeping the mystery, because
Yeah.
I personally thought going into at least the first 3 episodes we'd figure out somewhat what's going on,
Yeah.
but
I
really
think
not.
next week's going to be insane, I think.
Yeah.
For sure. And especially
So-
since like they only let the review embargo for the screeners only to episode 3. Because after episode 3, it's probably gonna get like really, really.
Well,
crazy.
you know it, and it's interesting because I emailed my contact who sent me the first 3 episodes, and I was like, "Hey, do I get the rest?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Come on." I'm like, he's like, "Yeah, we're not doing that as of now." Okay, so people in my chat have said 1723 pause and then 1332. I'm on 1332. I'm not seeing anything.
Yeah.
That photo. Yeah, that photo in the back. I don't think that's.
The 1723. That's the one I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, Vamakia, thanks for the dono. And I mean, that's a really good theory that they could all be dead, and that's what Herb was trying to say. You know, Monica's an outlier because she's not dead.
And also,
Agnes,
this could be interesting, Warren Tasoops. I want to get your opinion on this. When Vision comes and Wanda's like, don't you want to see your son as your real self?
Yeah.
He transforms, but there's a split second where there is this red glow around Vision. And that detail for me, it lasts a split second, but if I recall, I've never seen a red aura around Vision. So for me, that's either Wanda changing him or it's the latter, which we've talked about earlier. It's at 1857-ish. It's very quick. His jacket, his shirt glows red.
Is anyone else uncomfortable with like the long stare that Wanda has at Vision before she says that? Like she just stares at him for like 3 seconds and just smiles. It's kind of weird.
That's what I'm saying. That she almost feels like possessed as well.
Yeah.
Like that in that moment when you were talking about how she was at the end where she's like she had to run home.
Yeah.
Like that was like something that you would see in The Conjuring where someone is completely possessed by the devil and just not them. I'm getting chills talking about it. This show's cracked.
Literally. Dude, no, you know what was the first thing I thought about? I thought about that scene in Game of Thrones season 7 where we just know that Daenerys is like long gone. Daenerys is crazy. Like I got those vibes from that scene of Wanda at the end. And I love how just like in a PG show on Disney Plus, they're just injecting so much horror into it. Like there's probably kids watching this like expecting, like a happy, feel good.
Well, if she's gonna be the villain, well, I shouldn't say the villain, a villain in Multiverse of Madness, she's clearly gonna have to. Well, Brad Soups, we talked about this last time. How like maybe at the end she just like maybe isn't necessarily a villain, but just doesn't care anymore.
Yeah,
and just kind of does whatever she wants.
Zero empathy, no connection to anyone.
Just because clearly Shield is involved in some way here, and the good guys aren't looking out for me. The bad guys are trying to get me. Screw it. I'm going to do whatever I want. And anyone who gets in my way, whoever that may be, I'm going to take out. So I found something interesting, though, that somebody mentioned in my chat. It's at 23:22. It's a really good look at Agnes's pendant.
Yep.
So she was wearing it as a brooch before. I believe it's the same one.
Yep, it is.
And now it's on a necklace. So it's clearly significant.
Yep. It was a pin. Yeah. Go ahead.
It almost looks like the Grim Reaper's, what do they call it? Pyre?
Yeah.
Like the blade thing. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, the scythe.
Scythe, that's what it's called. It almost looks like that. Like at the very top of it, and it almost looks like 2 kids on the side.
Yep.
Right? Am I like freaking out here? It's kind of like it's like the Grim Reaper next to 2 kids. Hey Joe, thanks for the donation. I love you too. Thank you very much. But I don't know. That's what I see. Somebody said it looks like Mephisto's head.
Yo, and someone else, Connor pointed out in my chat that to like remember in the trailer that scene in the Halloween episode where Agnes tells Vision that he's dead.
Right.
So it could just go in line with the theory that everyone in this town is dead.
Well, right, and that's what that person was telling me as well. They were, saying like everyone could be dead except for Wanda.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why Monica is like the outlier, because they're like, she's alive. Why is she here? What are you gonna say, Brad?
Well, I mean, Vision is dead, so that's what's weird about this whole thing is, if we're gonna go the whole theory of everybody is dead in the town, I think the instances where, like in the first episode where Mr. Hart's wife was like crying while she was laughing hysterically at the fact that he was choking to death,
Right, yeah.
like that leads me to believe like these are just people stuck in their own bodies, right? And obviously Agnes isn't a part of that theory. There's also the shot in, I believe, the next episode where the woman's hanging up the clothes and she's crying profusely, right?
Right. Oh, right,
So
right.
To me, I just feel like that is more of the prevailing theory in regards to the town. And honestly, it would be even more messed up if Wanda and Mephisto and Agnes are taking over an entire town. Obviously, Wanda doesn't know that, but she's being manipulated to doing that.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think.
That would be like so messed up. And Agnes is just pouring gas on the fire, man. She's there to get what they want, which is, I think we're all assuming, the twins.
Yeah, and I guess like that's the main thing that's super interesting moving forward, is that now that the twins are here, all right, what's the game plan? Like, what's gonna go down? Because this whole episode it's always been about the twins. Like, it's since the beginning of the show. It's always been for the children. So now
the children.
Now that the kids are actually here, what's the game plan? Like, what does
check this
Agnes
out.
want, or Mephisto, or whoever is behind the scenes?
So I just kind of like came up with something on top of my head based off of someone in my chat that I'll have to go back and find who said it. But they said, like, what if Mephisto is using Wanda as kind of a gateway into like the Earth realm, because he sits in the Hell dimension, and we don't really know what boundaries or limits like MCU Mephisto will have. But that got me thinking, like, if it is Mephisto behind everything, which I wholeheartedly believe
1000%.
it is. I've done a bunch of videos on it by now. And so why would Mephisto want kids? Well, if he wanted to take over that realm, what better way to do it than to have his kids? And if he had to have kids, who better to have kids with or put kids inside of, right, than what is most likely the strongest character on Earth, right?
Yep.
I mean, it to me, that just makes a lot of sense.
And looking at the sign at the end, I don't know if they showed this, but it says "Welcome to Westview," and in quotes, it says "Home. It's where you make it."
I was looking at that too, because I actually thought it said "Home is what you make it," and I thought that was clever, but then I realized it's where. No, it's where. I looked at it. It was pointed out that is the real sign, though, in like the real reality, because it's like right outside of Sword.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means anything or not.
Well, either way, it's ironic.
It is ironic. No, absolutely.
Because that's exactly what Wanda's doing.
Oh my god! In this scene where Vision is kind of like spazzing out towards the beginning of the episode, dude, he looks directly at the camera, like directly at us.
Oh, does he?
At the audience, yeah.
That's awesome.
And like you could see, like on his face, he just looks so uncomfortable, like he's being controlled by something.
Well, and maybe back to Brad's point, maybe he doesn't have so much control, and maybe he wants it.
Yeah. So Monica's earrings are 6-sided.
Oh, yeah, but
Again.
So I'm confused about how Monica's there, and I'm also confused like if she works for S.H.I.E.L.D. already.
Yeah.
It would make sense that she does because of the whole Captain Marvel connection.
Yeah.
But man, I'm confused as how she's there. If you notice, like when she gets kicked out, S.H.I.E.L.D., they're like all surrounding her and they have their guns out and everything. But that could just be because they don't know it's her that got kicked out. And she has the Sword logo, I guess. So I guess she does work for Sword already.
So, and
And I'm
that's
just
that's something we talked about earlier. And just to confirm, Taya Soups, you and I were talking about this earlier. Was it the FBI? Was it Sword? I looked at the end credit scene. I paused it. The Sword logo is on the side of the vehicles.
Okay.
One of the doors opens up, and it confirms that. So I do believe they've set up base outside of this town. And on that note, Warren, we were talking about, I mentioned this earlier, that, you know, when the appearance changes, right? I didn't see that necklace on her last episode.
No, she didn't have it last
No.
episode.
Yeah.
So as the Sword agent who came up from the sewer system, he had the Sword logo on him, right?
Right.
I think
right.
it's possible that the Sword necklace was placed on her unbeknownst to her.
Yeah.
Like
maybe.
as a tip to Wanda, because that's when she lost it, right? Is when she saw that symbol again, which was on the helicopter, which was on the beekeeper, right? So that symbol's been everywhere and placed in plain sight to really kind of set the tone that every time you see this, you're going to be uneasy. Every time you see this, you're going to be scared. So when
Yeah.
she saw it on her,
Yeah.
because even Monica kind of looked down and was like, "What the hell is this?" You know?
Yeah. Right. She didn't really know. Yeah. And right here in my chat, CR 1138, thanks for the no, says, "What's with all the beehive references? Like in the credits, they showed it, and the beekeeper in episode 2 aren't AIM called the beekeepers. Is AIM called the beekeepers?
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah. Yeah, they're called the Beekeepers of the Marvel Universe because their hazmat suits resemble.
Oh, right. So she stuck Joe X Ed. Thanks for the dono. She snuck in like the beekeeper, and he was sent to check on her. That was a noise at the beginning of episode 2. That's why she's so out of place.
Tay, what are you thinking? Your mind is like, I see the wheels turning.
I'm trying to figure out how the hell AIM would even work into this. Like I've heard theories that like Sword is AIM like disguised as, like, if that makes sense. Like AIM
Yeah.
is disguised as Sword.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
But I don't know.
Grayson Vachon thinks that the next episode is going to be from Sword's perspective. And it says in the trailers, it's clear that Monica's a Sword agent. And obviously, yeah. But I was actually kind of thinking that too, because remember, we've already seen the helicopter in
Yeah.
episode 2, but in like a TV spot or trailer, whichever one it was, we see like that had the helicopter flying by, and then we see that like red magic orb, which I think we can all agree is probably what like sucks the helicopter in, right?
Yeah.
And we didn't see that happen, so maybe the next episode or 2, or who knows, is from a different perspective, because they are clearly watching her on somehow on like a TV, however that works. So maybe they'll show us a little bit of that.
And I said this earlier because we were talking about how that wasn't shown this time. It could either be Disney's and Marvel's way of misdirection, like they always do with trailers and clips to, show something
Right.
one way, but it'd
Fake
be
it.
different in the film. Yeah, exactly. So I think it's either that, and this is what it looks like, or as Wanda and this alt pocket reality begins to kind of self-destruct and get more powerful, I think maybe that dome grows and becomes more vicious and powerful, and that's where we see the red vicious cycle, and maybe that's when Mephisto shows up, right? That's that red color we were talking about.
Yeah.
So maybe when Mephisto actually shows his ugly face, this is what happens, and the dome is in full power at that point.
Yeah, maybe. I like that.
Dude.
Can we talk about how was Senior Scratchy in the first one and the stork in this one? I think
Uh-huh.
it's Mephisto,
Yep.
right? And to Cam K's point, I fully believe Ralph is either the Grim Reaper or Mephisto. Maybe the Grim Reaper because of the pendant that I can now see on Agatha's chest. But so the stork is there, as she's going into labor, right? If it is Mephisto's kids, I'm thinking like he's there to watch, and
Yep.
she tries to get rid of him,
Yep.
but she can't.
Red smoke.
And she controls everything, right? I mean, she
Yep.
can rewrite the reality, yet she can't get rid of this stork.
Yeah.
And it has to be magic stronger than hers, obviously, right?
Yep.
Which I don't know. Cam K, I think Mephisto hasn't learned how to properly turn into a human yet. Hence, that's why he is turning into Senior Scratchy and the Crane. Maybe. It's kind of hard because we don't know the boundaries and limits that Marvel will give to. So just like in the Infinity Gauntlet comic, Thanos didn't have to close his fist to do anything, and in Infinity War he did, and that's why Doctor Strange in that one scene was like, don't let him close his fist to his cloak. And then the Russo brothers explained like the gauntlet is just so strong that we had to put, limitations on it to where you had to close your fist to use it, and you could really only use it once or it would kill you. Whereas in the comics, Thanos is using that thing like crazy and it's doing nothing to him. So
Go
yeah.
ahead.
No, I was just gonna say there's probably some limitations to Mephisto.
So this tweet I just saw, the next episode could be, like we said earlier, from Sword's perspective, but most importantly, Monica's perspective. So how she got into the alternate reality, which we've seen clips of her like nearly touching it with Wu behind her. And then maybe that's when we see how Wanda actually yeets her out of the pocket reality.
Yeah. And Grayson Rutchon, thanks for the donut. Just said it could be misdirection, but trailer clearly shows Monica getting force blast across a field in 70s attire. So yeah, because we didn't see that, right?
Yep.
We just kind of saw the ending of that. So yeah, we very well could get that ending perspective, the ending perspective, the perspective from her. I think that probably is something that we'll see.
And then that's where we see, the shots where we've seen from the trailer of kind of Wanda, like literally throwing her out of the reality.
Right.
Like we could see that from Monica's perspective.
Yeah. And also, well, I guess, I was going to say, remember in one TV spot, we saw like Wanda fixing the wall in the children's room.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I think that's probably something different. I at first thought it might have been Monica, and then I actually thought it was the kids who did something and she was just repairing it, right? Maybe like Wiccan's powers got out of control or something like that, and she just had to repair it. So I think we'll figure that out later. Interesting.
Oof. What else?
I still want to know why the neighbor, I can never remember his name.
Herb.
Thank you. I want to know why he was cutting through a wall. I feel like that's like something important.
Well, someone mentioned in the comments was like he cut through the fourth wall, but I don't think there was like a fourth wall break during that part. Maybe someone looked like directly at the camera or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, that's certainly something to. So that was just a weird scene.
Yeah.
I just think it's odd behavior. The fact that Herb's not fully in control and it's just like a broken machine. You know?
It reminded me of the dinner scene, man, where the wife was crying and she couldn't really do anything.
Exactly. That's a great one. Good call.
And I just want to point out, if this actress that's playing Monica, which we obviously know is going to be in Captain Marvel 2, if she's going to be playing Spectrum, who's like a main player in the MCU moving forward, how great was her performance in this episode? Like,
she did very well.
She really showed, I feel like she really showed like her acting chops.
She's great.
Like, just bouncing off of Wanda.
Yeah. And when it got serious, she was really good at like, getting, I said this. And she's like, oh my gosh, like to touch on that. I love how eerie it got when Wanda was like, when she dropped Ultron and she was like, what? And it was like, no, I want you to leave. And it's just like, oof, like, dang.
Maybe that's how we see that scene is they ask Sword asked Monica, how did you get out? Right. And she's like, well, this happened. And that's when we see it from her perspective. That would be great.
Dude, now
Vision did look at the camera. That's a fourth wall break.
What if, since Monica has that information of how to like kind of trigger Wanda, what if I guess Darcy's role in the show would be to recreate something that triggers Wanda's memory. Whether it's creating another version of Ultron, because we know that Wanda has ties to that, and she has trauma towards Ultron.
Wait, you're talking about Monica's character, Monica?
I'm talking about now that Monica knows how to trigger Wanda and break her
Right.
out of, the mind control.
Right.
What if now that she's working with Sword,
That's her job. Gotcha.
yeah, she gives them that intel, and that would be
I don't-
Darcy's role. Because I'm still thinking, like, how does Darcy play a role in all of this?
Dude, I don't know if like Monica wants to trigger Wanda though. Like, cause she seemed really uncomfortable whenever Wanda started
Yeah.
like, oh, why'd you say that? Like, and then she started like backing off, like she shouldn't say it and stuff. Like,
I feel like that was a moment where she lapsed and snapped out of her being controlled, and truth just spit out of her mouth.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because, like you said, she kind of felt like, wait, what did I say? What did I do wrong?
Like she regretted it.
yeah.
Yeah, like, well, more so that she didn't realize she had said it, and then she was trying to backtrack because what did I say? What did I do? This show is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say they're doing an incredible job at like really making you like into it. Like,
Dude.
dang.
yeah, man. And it's like every
Did
single
Agatha?
episode, nonstop.
Sorry. So David Donaldson, thanks for the dono. Did Agatha remind anybody else of Miss Gulch from The Wizard of Oz when she was on that bike? So I actually think I noticed a Wizard of Oz Yellow Brick Road picture in maybe the kitchen. And that's another, hint that it's not like, real. Trying to figure out where it was. I think it was like when Teona maybe was in the kitchen, and it's very tiny.
Dude, another thing too, again, since Wanda literally had an entire 9-month pregnancy in like a span
In
of
about
like
13 hours.
in the span of
20
like
minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah,
Do you guys think next episode could potentially be the Halloween episode?
I do.
Yeah, if it's not next week, it's the week after.
Because
Yeah,
obviously
because we
the
know
kids
that
are gonna grow
the
up.
final three are gonna like go all out,
Yeah,
from what Paul Bettany has said.
Oh, dude. Could you imagine nonstop 30-minute episodes?
just like straight boom, action, action, action.
Yeah.
Wild.
Oh man.
I want to see what $250 million looks like in those final 3 episodes.
Right? Jeez.
That's what they spent on this?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And 150 for Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Dang.
So,
Okay, wait, yeah. So at 1713, I don't know. There's a picture in the background next to Monica, which I thought was like a Yellow Brick Road Wizard of Oz thing, but I don't know if it is now. Could be. Which again would just be a kind of like, hey guys, it's not really real, she's gonna tap her shoes and wake up at one point.
I could see it.
Right? Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of reminded me of it when I first saw it. And now that this person mentioned that, I was like, maybe.
The other thing, too, I've noticed, and, correct me if I'm wrong, but generally when Wanda uses her abilities, she has the red aura
Right.
going, and she also has the red eyes, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I feel like from Wanda's perspective, she's not aesthetically using her powers, right? She doesn't want to come off threatening. She wants to be normal. So that's why when she's using her powers, have we seen the red aura at all on her end as far as using the powers? Like when she's, sweeping the floor or cleaning or
yeah, we
anything,
haven't at all.
Like when
No,
she
I don't
got
think we have.
pissed, like I expected to see the eyes change, but they didn't. But then again, we see the clips from the trailers and the commercials where we see the iconic red aura around her, the balls of energy, her eyes red. So that leads me to believe that there's some intentional things being done in that regard.
Yeah, for sure. Because
So-
when things are moving, like there's not even a red aura around it. It's just like they're just
Right.
it's just happening. Or
Yeah,
like
that's-
or like when like that scene where Vision kind of glitches out again, like, or even in the
That
last
was nothing.
episode. Yeah, like,
We didn't even see her move in that one. It was just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
it was instantaneous.
So, switching topics really quick because another Hydra Easter egg.
Yep.
Do we think
Oh,
they play
yeah.
a part in it, or do we think this is kind of just? I mean, why mention it if it's not going to be something?
Dude, I think they're just tying it all back to her trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah,
backstory.
it could be that, right? You know, Hydra experimented on her.
Stark.
And, yeah.
Strucker.
Yeah,
They're all
Stark,
tied.
Strucker, the missile story, you know, of it
All
landing right
tied,
in front
yeah.
of him. Yeah, maybe that's just what it is. Because if it's Hydra, AIM, Shield, Grim Reaper, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff happening there.
Also,
I feel
when
like they're just throwing like little hints and stuff in there, but like it's not even like they're just like nods to things, you know what I mean? Just to like throw
Right,
us
yeah.
off. It's very frustrating.
Also, when she was singing in Sokovian with her
Yeah.
accent, that
With
was
the
fantastic.
accent,
I
this shot, man.
I wanted to, because everyone was, I like tweeted something out because everybody like one day was talking about like, where the heck's her accent? I'm like, you hear it again, don't worry.
This
And it's
shot,
such a
bro.
cool scene. And still, like, man, my heart dropped like the first time where she was like, I was a twin. And it's just kind of like, aw. And then it's like, she mentions Pietro, and you're like, oof. And then it's like, killed by Ultron. You're like, oh, I'm like, dang. I'm like, because, you know, there were like rumors for so long, and like past few months, it's like, oh, Ultron's coming back. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if it makes sense to bring him back, but that name drop was.
Dude, but I mean, I feel like we can't rule that out moving forward.
You can't now. No, of course not. No. And especially with the multiverse. Can't really rule anything out now.
And the thing is that we know at some point, you know, it's likely that we're gonna get a Quicksilver cameo to some extent.
Yeah, I think so. You know, and that actually might deter from the whole dead thing, because wouldn't her brother be there
Yeah.
if everyone was dead
Yeah.
and they were
Yeah.
like in a dead
True,
world,
true,
right?
true,
Wouldn't her
true.
brother be there?
But,
But it is
also,
weird.
It could be a placement to push her over the edge, right?
Yeah, specific.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they're holding him back for that.
He's Ralph.
Ha, maybe, right? Well, I have no I don't really have, I would say like I'm 99% sure that crane was Mephisto.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, with the red smoke. More powerful
Well, that was
than
the
Wanda.
thing too, right? Is every time she tried to like get rid of him, it was like red smoke,
Mm-hmm.
and she couldn't get rid of him in a reality that she apparently controls, right? I mean,
Mhm.
so maybe she doesn't control it, because Brad, we talked about that last time, I think.
Yep.
I haven't decided, I haven't figured out, I should say, if it's Wanda who's created this thing or it's Mephisto. Either way, I think it's irrelevant, because I think they both have some control on it.
100%.
Right, but maybe Mephisto has more, maybe it's his, right? Because clearly she could not get rid of that story.
Yeah, she's being manipulated 100%. So I think Mephisto started this. I think he's controlling her up to a point. I think he's letting her drive the car, but still in control, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Cam K, thanks for the dono. Made it actually kind of a rather important thought. What happened to the beekeeper? Because Wanda just said like no, and then he was like gone.
Yeah.
Did he die or get kicked out like Monica? That's interesting. What happens then? I don't know. That's a tough one.
Yeah, we don't know. Like, just glitches out.
Well, because like we talked last time, I like the idea that there's like the bubble around the town,
Mhm.
and like he went underground in the sewer to get into the bubble.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So did he just get pushed out?
Or it didn't happen at all.
Or that too, yeah, you know. So then what does that look like on the other side then, right?
Exactly.
You're a sword agent. Gosh, that's gonna be confusing. You just sent somebody in, next thing you know, they're right next to you again, like what?
Didn't you leave?
Didn't you just like dang.
Yo, someone said in my chat that the stork was pulling Monica's skirt, and that could allude to like the stork wanting to remove her from the whole situation.
Oh, I like that.
I would agree with that.
Oh, I like that a lot.
This is kind of random, but the reality stone like just popped into my head, and I feel like it would make a lot of sense. Just like if she's in like control, like has power with the reality stone, because that would like explain why everything's red
Oh,
and why like
true.
we can bring people back from the dead.
Yeah, red, 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 red. Alternate
Yeah.
reality.
Well, and I guess if maybe that's what Mephisto's using,
Maybe.
or somebody, right? Because
Mhm.
how do you? I mean, maybe Wanda is using it somehow. She clearly has some connection to at least the Mind Stone,
Yeah.
but you would think that they're all connected somewhat.
Yeah,
Interesting.
we're getting that flashback scene of the Mind Stone. So we know that at some capacity they're gonna shed some light on the Infinity Stones.
That's what I think the hexagon shapes mean, because in the intro of episode 2, the like cartoony intro, it
Mhm.
starts with like 6 dots and then it
Mhm.
turns into a hexagon. So I don't know. I
right,
personally
yeah.
think that it's like the Infinity Stones.
That's a good point.
Like that's what you think like the 6 means in all of this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's definitely
With the 6 stones. Interesting.
yeah.
It's a really good point.
That's a very good point.
I think it's either that or like 666, obviously like the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's like almost too dark for Disney to include in a show. You know what I mean? But who knows?
Yeah, but I also never thought they'd be making a show like this.
Yeah.
I should say
I-
Disney. This is right up Disney's alley. I should say Marvel.
Hmm.
What's that, Brad?
I love how the stork went up against the wall right along the painting.
Right.
I thought
Yeah.
that was so clever.
It was clever, yeah. You know, it's funny, you watch shows and like the more shows you watch of something, like typically the more you catch on to. But I feel like I'm watching Lost and I'm just like, I have no idea like what's going. Like I have somewhat of an idea, but then the next episode's Marvel's gonna like completely shatter that idea, and I'm gonna be like, I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna come out with like theory videos this entire week. Just like dude. Do you guys think that that mural in the baby's room of the stork holding the baby, you think that had any significance?
Yeah,
gonna go back
if
and
the
look it
stork is Mephisto,
So like
then definitely.
Mephisto controlling the kids or wanting the kids?
Wanting the kids.
Yeah, same.
Or simply because kind of you know how like in explaining like a story to kids, like the stork is almost like a parent, not really, but it could just mean that, you know, Mephisto is the parent, right? Delivering the kids, like bringing the kids.
That's how right there. The stork delivers
The
the kids.
Yeah.
And that's what he wants, right? So
Right,
it's
exactly.
clever. So clever.
Yeah, I think that would be it.
But in the painting on the wall, there's only one kid in there. So what if like Mephisto just wanted the one kid, but then she ended up with 2?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's super intentional.
But also originally Wanda thought she was having one kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I believe, wasn't she the one that made the painting come out, right? So she like snapped her finger, so to speak, and the painting came on the wall. So if she's in belief that she's only having one kid, which at the time that's what she thought, you know, I think that's really interesting.
Wait,
What
did
if-
Wanda make the stork come out?
No, she made the painting on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
But what
That's
if like
true,
she
that's true.
actually she did get pregnant and it's like hers and Vision's baby, but then Mephisto was like, I'm gonna just add a little spice in there. And now there's 2. And one of them's evil.
Oh,
Oh,
yikes.
yeah.
Dude, can you imagine?
This is literally a horror movie.
Well, and we've seen hints of that, right? And like,
Yeah.
so
Someone's-
I
Hold up, go
think
on.
it's gonna take a dark. I think it's gonna take a dark turn.
Same.
I'm ready for it. I'm so
Oh,
ready
me
for
too.
that.
Because I mean, you think that Doctor Strange was supposed to be, I don't know, with Sam Raimi now doing it, supposed to be a horror.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
And
horror movie.
Right. It's supposed to be. I don't think it's going to be as bad as if it was Scott Derrickson.
Oh, for sure.
Because he like fully.
Yeah, he wanted the full horror experience.
That's why he's not there right now. But I mean, frick, I think it's going to take like a pretty dark turn, maybe the last 3 episodes, because it'll lead into that movie. So I mean, geez. Wow.
Jeez.
I love it. I
Dude,
love it so much. And it's so nice to have content again.
Right? Dude, and
Hearing that Marvel theme at the beginning.
Gets me every time.
So good.
So epic.
Dude, I almost watched it with like the audio in the background the whole time. My chat saved me.
Did you show it on your screen?
No.
I show parts every now and then. I'll just like pop the screen up real fast, just to give them a little something. But yeah, I'm not trying to get my channel taken out.
Yeah, definitely not.
Brad, you said that with a very like, yeah, I know these guys. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, I'm not trying to get that done. Layla Miller, aka Butterfly, helped everyone remember who they were in House of M story, wondering why so many butterflies referenced in this episode as well. That's a very good point.
Yeah.
And thank you
In
for
the baby's
donation.
room.
Well, this too, I like that. But remember in Age of Ultron, the significance of the butterfly, of evolution, right? Remember the drawing?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that could be an interesting tie back to what happened in Age of Ultron with that drawing of how they figured out that Ultron was going to put his consciousness or whatever into that new body.
Also, on that scene, the first time I watched it and this time again, it's clear Wanda didn't do that.
Which?
She didn't do the butterflies, like make them come out of the, I don't know what that's called.
The chandelier. Or not chandelier, but like the
baby
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That's been, what but I think it might have been Wiccan inside of her who did that.
That's what
somehow.
I think too.
Yeah, I think that was like
great.
a little because there were some things that like she didn't do then, and I think some of the things like the crane were Mephisto, but I do think it was like Wiccan inside who was maybe doing something.
That would be awesome.
I think so. And no, I was gonna say it may even could have been Wiccan that was causing like chandelier to fall and stuff like that, but no, I think that was Wanda. Oh, but on that topic, excuse me. Did we notice how Wanda really didn't have control of her powers? Like her coats were changing.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, she was in labor, but it seemed to me like she really didn't have a handle on.
That's like how I felt. I think it was the first episode when she was like trying to make dinner and stuff, and she like the Wanda that we know could just like snap her fingers and she could have like a full course meal like ready to go,
Yes.
right? But she like
Yeah.
acted like she was struggling really hard. Like her powers just don't seem
Normal.
there. Yeah.
Not in control.
Yeah.
And that could, and that goes back to what Brad said, and even about the Mephisto being the one who
Wiccan
actually did
smile.
do it. What's that?
Someone in my chat said at 2:23, Vision has like a wicked smile after the doctor says no escape.
Oh, but remember that line? That was a crazy line.
Yeah,
Small
that
towns
was
are hard
huge.
to escape. So at what was the mark?
They
Sorry?
said at 20:23.
Oh, 2023. I thought you said 223.
They said after the line no escape.
Small towns, so hard to escape.
And if this is like a town that just got like, I guess, taken over by Wanda's like alternate reality, like how, I just want to know, I can't grasp that concept. Like I want to know how it happened, when it happened, like how everybody was affected. Like
And
it
that's
just seems so out there.
And that's the thing. That's something big went down in order for all of this to be created, and we just don't know how
Yeah.
it went down.
Yeah, we don't know where this is picking up from, really. Did you guys see that Paul Bettany revealed that there was almost an Avengers Endgame post-credit scene where
Yeah.
Wanda discovers Vision's body in like one of the corpse drawers?
Mm-hmm.
We have nothing like that to like give us any type of lead, which I do think they will show us, right?
Oh,
I
for
think they
sure.
almost have
Flashback,
to,
yeah.
because that's kind of like you can't just give us all this and be like, wait, how did that happen? And not tell us. I do love this feeling of wonderment, though.
Mhm.
I do like that we kind of like don't really know what's going on, and it's fun to theorize. So
Especially with a show like this.
this show is like
Yeah.
perfect for it. It's like insanely perfect for it. Woof woof, Chewy. How's it going? Yeah, I think this episode was fabulous as well.
And the thing is that when it comes to the movies, like we could all have our theories for like the movies, but we'll watch the movie and our theories will get answered or not.
Right.
For here, it's like every episode we have a theory and then it just gets completely shattered, and then we come up with new theories and it gets completely shattered, new theories.
Oh man.
It's certainly it's pretty crazy.
I just realized she had a tear come out of her eye when they were talking about her brother,
Yeah,
and that's really heartbreaking.
I know, right? It's just odd that like Vision's alive and he's not.
Yeah. I've always thought about that going into this show. Like if she were to create the perfect life, why wouldn't Pietro be in that?
Right, exactly. Which leads me to believe that it's not a perfect life. It's maybe not even her reality.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys heard the theory that like all of this is taking place like as she's destroying the Mind Stone?
No, but I kind of like that.
Right? Like she just wanted like a normal life with Vision, and so like as she's destroying it, like she's in like this headspace of like the perfect reality for her and him, which I think is really sweet. But
It is really sweet. My only
Poetic.
yeah,
It is, which I truly enjoy, and the only rebuttal to that I would have is that it's already gone? Question mark.
hmm
Stones were destroyed.
And
Could
I
be a
feel like
different- that could
I feel
easily
like I feel like Kevin's already said this takes place after Endgame as well.
Yeah, but when you have a universe like Marvel,
Yeah.
the Stones can come back. And what if Russo Brothers said something like
Ooh.
they weren't destroyed, they were
someone
only
said
reduced to atoms.
Someone said
Someone said what?
at 2150, the baby on the right has a mark on his forehead in the same exact spot as Vision.
2150?
Yeah.
no.
No way.
He does.
Oh! Yo! No way.
Interesting.
Dude, is that Wiccan or Speed? That might be Wiccan. Dude, what?
Side, I would hate to be Speed. My brother got all these super awesome powers and I can run
Hold
fast.
up, I think the other baby has it too, though.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
Just one.
yeah, because you can't see the other baby.
For like a split second, it's like at 2147.
This is another one of those iMovie frame to frame things. And pause.
Dude, I'm trying to
His
find
head's turned. It's really hard to see. Monarch butterflies represent MK Ultra, which is a program in the military used using mind control. Interesting. Thanks
So
for that, Sean.
at 2140,
It's interesting.
Monica begins to blink rapidly, where she's kind of snapping out,
Yeah.
Waking up.
and that's when she says that comment about Pietro shortly after,
Mm-hmm.
and that's even Wanda snaps out of her trance to an extent. Yeah. So it's at the 21. Yeah, almost the 22 mark. Yeah, right there. 2156. Monica blinks rapidly where she has this
Right.
realization, and she turns and says the line about Pietro. And then Wanda does the same thing shortly after.
Yeah, so it is almost like the veil. There's like a veil over Wanda too. Going back to what you said, I do think maybe it is Mephisto that is doing this.
This is just why, like, honestly, we have just for the last half hour or so tried to go through this with a fine tooth comb, and
Yeah.
by Wednesday we'll have stuff that we completely missed, which
Yeah.
is
Oh, for
mind-blowing.
sure. Yeah. Yeah, this it's funny because like we do breakdown videos.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
like the breakdown videos have turned into, well, it could be like one of 10 things. Like, so I'm gonna do this one. Dang, but it's super. Again, I'm still like almost giddy at how much we don't know because I just think it's so cool.
Yeah, same.
I think they're doing an amazing job with this. And just think about like our minds are kind of blown with like these little things that are happening. Wait till it like really gets going.
That's the thing, man, that it hasn't even started.
It really hasn't. It's the setup, really.
Yeah, like the show could have started from right here. Cause like this is
Oh,
where the
totally.
story starts with the kids being
Totally.
born.
Yeah. Dang. So now I like one of the questions I've been asking since even like before the first episode showed. Do the kids make it?
Dude,
Or
this
do they
is,
get dissolved with the reality or
bro,
Mephisto takes
this
them back
is
or
something
something?
that I've gone back and forth with so many times.
Right? Because in the comics, they disappear, but then they're reincarnated into other children born by other parents, and then everybody realizes what it is, and then they unite with Wanda.
Dude, I don't think they
So
make
is it
it.
something like that? Right? I don't think they make it either. I don't think they make it. And I think that's what sets Wanda off.
Yeah, same. Like she loses her kids and Vision.
Yeah.
Agreed.
She loses everything. Thanks, Night Monkey. And what up? I do think Mephisto is going to be the next big bad, though. Cam K, thanks
Oh,
for the donation.
fact.
I think for sure. He did, to your point there, Cam. He did help with Spider-Man. I shouldn't say helped.
And
I'll say help. Spider-Man's identity in the comics, erasing everybody.
yeah, erasing his identity in the comics after Civil
Yeah.
War. And
Hey,
one
Dream
more day.
Simp, thanks so much
Whatchamacallit.
for the dono.
Yo, Ralph looks good in the dark. Thoughts? Who's
Mm,
Ralph looks good in the
Oh,
dark?
yeah. So, sorry, time out. Dream Sim, thank you. At 1848, you can see other baby's head. Okay. 1848. Oh, yeah, because she's like holding it. No mark on the head, but he said something about mark on the chest. You can see a mark on the chest. The mark could just be real life. Oh, yeah.
the red dot.
Oh, yeah. There's like a red dot there.
They were just born guys too.
Yeah,
Like, this
they
is
were,
normal.
and that was kind of my thing about like that mark on the head. I was like, babies,
Yeah.
you touch them. And
Red
then-
mark, it's Mephisto. It's Mephisto.
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Confirmed. Al Pacino as Mephisto. That would be cool. I'd watch it.
There's also just moments where Wanda feels empty. like her
Yeah.
her looks, like when she's talking to Vision or somebody, it's like she's not there. Like there's no soul. There's just it's very odd.
I feel like it's because she knows that it's not real, you know?
Yeah, no, that's a very
She's just trying to play along.
Yeah.
and that same with the scene I mentioned earlier, Taya, where she had that brief moment of fear, panic, and sadness where she's like, I can't do this. I can't do this. And that's maybe why, because she knows she can't do this because this isn't real, but she's still going through it.
Hmm.
Well, if you go through what she's been through, and then all of a sudden you're finding yourself was given what you want, I mean,
Mhm.
probably just go with it,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you lost so much.
I can't wait to see what Mephisto looks like, honestly.
I'm scared.
Yeah. I hope he is
I will
terrifying.
cry. Okay, this is totally off topic. Have you guys seen Insidious?
Yes.
Yeah, like the
Oh
scary
my god,
movie.
the devil.
That's what I imagine he's gonna look like, and it freaks me out.
I hope so.
I don't think they'll take it that.
Uh,
Y'all think he'll
I
take it
hope
that
not.
far?
I think it'll be a mix between like that creature and like Hella.
I think they'll. I almost think they'll make him like a very slick person.
Like Lucifer.
Lucifer, right? Yeah. Like
I would
Lucifer.
be down for that.
You know what I mean?
But-
like
but
very
wait,
slick, very charming.
Like
Yeah.
like his
doesn't
human
reveal
form?
he's Mephisto. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And that's Ralph.
I think so. I think Mephisto's Ralph or the Grim Reaper at this point, since I think the pennant I shouldn't say very clearly, but from what I can tell, it looks like the Grim Reaper and 2 kids.
Dude, that's
Vision realizes what's going on, then time rewinds. Thank you for that dono, Beast Mode. Yeah, Wanda does that. You know, her perfect reality she has to protect, which is why she sends Monica out of the reality. And
She
says
doesn't
no
send-
in the other one.
She doesn't send Monica out.
Yeah.
She throws
When
her
she-
out, dude. Like, this is my party. You're not allowed in.
dude, to be honest, I'm more scared of Wanda than I am of Mephisto. I'm sorry.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Like that
Well, we
just
talked
last
about-
scene, man. Ah!
Well, what did we talk
Gives me
about last
chills.
time? Like raw, uncontrolled power, right? That's scary. Like that's stuff that like you don't mess with because like for someone who like knows what they're doing, you almost know their potential. But for someone who just kind of like doesn't have control, you have no idea. Like how strong somebody is at that point, right? You have no idea.
Oh snap! Yeah,
Spells her
someone
to-
in my chat
from
said
the-
that
That's good.
someone in my chat said that Agnes only delayed Vision intentionally so like that he wouldn't walk in on Wanda during that scene.
That's smart.
Wait, say
Wait,
that again?
during what
Sorry.
scene?
Like Agnes not stopped Vision from walking into the house intentionally so like that Vision didn't walk in while Wanda was having that moment with Monica.
But also, don't you think Vision or either of the other two would have heard Monica get thrown through a wall and out of the reality?
Oh yeah.
You would think.
Yeah, Vision was right outside. They were all right outside.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, he was very, like almost like he didn't believe it, right?
Mm-hmm. Dude, I don't even know how it went down. Like, we don't even know how that went down, bro.
I think we will see it though.
Next week.
Yeah, for sure.
At some point for sure, whether it's next week or the week after. I think we're definitely going to see it for sure.
Someone said if you turn on the captions at 20:30, you can see what Agnes is saying to Herb when she whispers to him.
Wait, you mean you guys don't normally watch it with captions?
No.
I don't.
I don't.
I
You
can't
guys-
because I'll just read the captions.
That's the point.
I'm trying to watch the
No,
show.
because I'm trying to watch it. Yeah, it like takes away from me.
Hold
It's
up.
called multitasking.
I need to go. To sleep.
I think
me outta
I
here.
think women are better at multitasking than men
I agree. I agree with that statement.
are. Okay, at what?
20:30. They said.
Oh, I'm way back.
Escape.
Wait, What Agnes says to Herb, you mean?
Yeah,
Well, that's not at 2030.
where she's
Oh,
like
here we go.
whispering to him.
Yeah. Did you see her go inside? She went right in.
How
And
did
her
I
tummy
miss
was.
me?
Oh, they're just talking about Wanda.
Oh,
Well, maybe not. They might be talking about Monica going inside.
Remarkable day we're having. No?
Yeah, they said in her tummy was, but they never saw Wanda because Wanda was never outside.
Did you lose power too?
I think that's just Agatha knowing that Wanda's pregnant, so she's spreading rumors.
But how did she know?
Sure did.
Cause
She's a witch.
yeah, she knows what's up with everything.
But Ralph
Well,
was better with
I
the dark.
go back and
I'm not
forth
complaining.
whether she's good or bad, but I do think she's working for Mephisto.
She's
In which case she
100%.
knows
she's bad.
everything.
She's
In
bad.
which case she knows everything. Yeah, it's just kind of weird because she's good in the comics. She helps train her.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's what I feel like is like they're trying to make her seem like she's gonna be a bad person, but it's just Marvel like misleading us like they usually do, you know? Because I want to see her be her mentor. I thought
Yo,
that.
these people, you know that aerial shot of Monica where she's like spread out on the ground?
No, Black Widow.
They did the Black Widow Gamora.
No.
I'm alive, but I'm dead.
oh, internet.
Yo,
Oh no.
that's terrible. Oh my god, that's so funny. You had to do it.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Starting from here, it says. Wait, I just had it. So they were whispering, what is she doing in there? I don't know. Howdy, howdy. Did you see her go inside? She went right in. And her tummy was, did Geraldine ... Heh.
And Gamora. Dang.
Yep.
Oh gosh.
The whole squad, bro.
If Wanda threw Geraldine out, doesn't Wanda then have to know that there's an outside to the reality? Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think she's caught on to that fact. But maybe like us, she doesn't really know whose reality it is. If she made it or somebody else made it, but she knows she can somewhat control it.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think she cares. She's like, I'm in my
She doesn't
dream
care.
world.
Right.
And I'm going to keep it that way. And nobody's going to mess with it. Like the beekeeper, like Monica, get out.
Yep.
I'm so curious as to how this was even like formed because they literally have like football stadium lights cast onto like this shield
Right.
or wall
The
or whatever you want
bubble,
to call it.
yeah,
It's almost
whatever
like
it
they
is,
like
yeah.
intentionally set it up. Like I don't know, it just feels strange. I don't like it. And how was
No,
a
bro.
helicopter so readily available the second that Geraldine got thrown out? Anybody else
I
questioning
think
that?
I think they've set up camp. Like once
Yeah,
they
they were
realized
ready.
what was going
they're
on,
watching.
they just set up base operations around this.
Oh, so you
this
think that like it
dump.
happened and then they were like, okay, well, this is what we're gonna do now.
Yeah, until
Yeah.
they figure
Makes
out
sense.
like
Yeah.
what's happening, they set up a base of operations.
Bro.
God.
Right. And after the first episode, they showed like they're clearly watching like a television somehow.
Yeah.
They can see everything happening. So they're like, oh, someone got thrown out. Like,
Yeah.
let's go get her. Camp K, thanks for the dono. Could Agatha be more of a hostage than a partner to Mephisto? And maybe has her own intentions with Wanda? Maybe. It's totally possible. I'm just, to that point, again, I bring up, I don't know how this all started. And Taya, you just said, like, you know, something happened, then everybody set up shop around it. It's like, did she have a mental episode and explode and the reality was created? You know, what is she in a lab? And like, you know, some theories like, are they using that scroll for the other people? Oh no, are they using the Kree technology that they kind of used on Captain Marvel, right? And they're kind of like in her brain and stuff like that. Like so many theories, and it's just kind of like, dang, I don't know.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, Soups, that photo you just. I can't with the birdie memes. They're killing me.
Bro, I've been
Yeah,
dying.
Paul Bettany's. Did you see that one that he posted today?
No.
Where they open the box and Bernie's inside in the second episode of
Oh
WandaVision
my
where they
God,
open- You're
Crazy.
killing me with those memes, man.
Well, guys, love you to death. What an episode. I have an early
Yeah.
call in the morning and I gotta bounce.
All good. I have a 12-hour drive in the morning. So,
Drive safe, my man.
absolutely. Teo, it's a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, you too.
Soups, as always.
You guys are the best.
See you next week,
Yeah, you
homie.
guys are awesome.
Next week.
Next week.
Bye.
Bye.
So there you guys have it. There is the WandaVision episode 3 live watch party. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And again, we're going to be back here for episode 4 next week. So I look forward to seeing you guys back over here for the WandaVision episode 4 watch party. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys 3000. And I'll see you guys next time.